when you came to Miami, they weren't doing too hot. They weren't necessarily a great program. They had 12 loss season a couple of years before, and then 9, 10 losses. Like they weren't doing well. And you and the guys you came in with restored that entire program, brought them a MAC championship, and that's what they want out of you and out of the team is just to be able to reset it all and rebuild that culture. So was that an important thing for you when you came there to just do a culture shock?
Yeah, that was a big thing. That's a big selling point for Chuck whenever we came in was just like, the opportunity that we had in front of us. And also like we understood the Miami tradition and the Red Hawk way that had been there for so long. Like you look back and you look how historic Miami's been with the cradle of coaches and, I, I believe they're like one of the most winningest programs in NCAA and they are in the MAC. And so it was just a tradition and we had an opportunity to kind of restore that tradition like you just said. And when I had gone down for the official visit and I met a bunch of the guys and I realized that these are guys that I would want to, wherever I ended up, I'd want these guys to be there with me. It made the decision all more easy. And I wasn't the only one that went out there and changed that program. I was surrounded by, I don't know, 20 other freshmen that I came in with that were amazing men, amazing leaders, football players. Some of them contributed a lot on the field. Other people contributed a crazy amount in the locker room. And so it was just a great group of 20 guys that came in and were able to kind of change the culture around and restore the tradition.
Definitely. Well, with all that being said, what meant more to you, a MAC championship that you won with them or your state championship with your high school?
I don't know. I think they're both amazing accomplishments. They're just different, high school level, like, it's nobody knows if it's going to be their last times playing football and like you're a little immature, you're still trying to figure out life and you're just really there for like the boys, and it's like, I don't even know how to explain. Anybody that played high school football probably understands what I'm trying to say, but it was a cool thing. And especially like we brought the first state title to Stevenson. So that was a really cool experience. But it's just different, and then we went to, obviously Miami, we won it there. And once again, just around like a great group of guys. But yeah, the experiences were different. It's just, the battles were different. The ups and downs were different, but both of them were extremely meaningful in their own different ways.
And so now talking about a player, one of your teammates, Mac Hippenhammer, spoke to him a little bit. And I want to start off with an easy question, but how did like him and you and even Devin Dorsey in there, how did you guys kind of redefine that wide receiver position group at Miami and again, do a little culture shock to it all?
Yeah. So I think, that goes to, a lot more than just like me, Mac and Devin. I had a great receiver coach while I was there, Israel Wufork, another awesome teammate of mine, Jalen Walker, Chris Cavaleris. There's so many guys I could go through. And honestly, like I think it's a blessing in disguise when I really think about like the group of guys that I was surrounded with. And it made my job as like the leader of that room so much easier because nobody really fought in the opposite direction of where we wanted to go. Everybody was kind of wanting to get on that train and be the best that they could as an individual. And then also like, be the best that they could to try to help the team. So, yeah, but I mean, like being surrounded by Mac and Jalen and Devin and Batiste and Cavaleris and all these guys like made my job as a leader super, super easy. So it was great.